In this video, we look at a mansion in the woods built in 1979. This place is around 4,000 square feet and is around $500,000. This is one of the more disturbing places that I've explored. You will see in the video, there's a lot of things that justify that. As far as the story here, we know an elderly couple lived here, and we know the husband is a Korea War veteran. We're not sure about the wife. We actually think she's still alive. She might be living somewhere else or in a nursing home. We also know that they bred dogs, and they went to plenty of competitions, as you'll see later in the video. They also had cats and birds, so they were definitely animal lovers. Maybe you guys can help us figure out what happened. Alright, we've made it to the house, and this is the outside of it. You can see right here that this grass is just unbelievably high. It's like up to my knee, and you guys will have saw the first part, or the front. So we'll walk up to it this way. This is what you got. It's weird. Every door is standing open in this house. Or it seems like that at least. You walk up, you got all this stuff right here. There's so many flamingos and little things. All in this property. Everything is grown up. Even on the tree. I would have loved to see this house in its heyday. You can get a sneak peek of what's in there, but first we're gonna walk this way and check out the front porch. Look at the way these stairs go up with the water hidden. It's absolutely crazy. Look at that. And yeah, this is what you see walking down here. It's a big cage right here. They definitely had a lot of animals here. You got a boot hanging from the top. And then there's the front door is open. I tried to close it yesterday whenever I was here. We checked the spot yesterday. It was nice and sunny and really hot, but look at all this. This looks so cool. Little RV covered in webs. And then that's the end of the house, and we'll turn around. All types of stuff right here. And this is what it looks like from this way. Really, really cool house. And you know what? Since this front door is open, I guess this will be the way that we enter. So let's go ahead and walk in here. You can see right here at the entrance, frogs, or a frog, a big one. This place is jam-packed full. But yeah, we'll go ahead and walk in. And this is what you see as soon as you walk in. And it smells pretty good in here. Look to your right. See a dining room. Where do we even start? This place is so full. But it's full in a good way. A lot of it is actual stuff. It's hard to say what happened. I guess we'll start to the left first. Check it out. You see you got an organ over there. I guess this was the first living room maybe. It's hard to say. I'm happy it's rainy outside. It's a lot cooler than it was yesterday. But look at this. Try to get in here. For y'all get a better look at that organ right there. You can see all the books and everything on top of it. And then you turn to the left right here. There is just so much stuff in here. Let me know. Y'all seem to have a better eye than me on certain stuff. Let me know if you see anything. Whoa. Let me know if you see anything that is unique or worth a lot of money or anything. I've had some people say, why are you asking people to point out valuable stuff? But really, they're trying to say I was wanting to steal it and stuff. But guys, by the time this video goes up, I'm not even going to be in this state. I live 11 hours from here, I think. Something like that. Give or take, more or less. But yeah, definitely not in the market of stealing. I just like making videos on places like this. And I like knowing if stuff is valuable. Look, Trump 2024. So they were Trump supporters, I think. At least one of them was. You know, I do see a lot of couples where one is on the left, one is on the right. You know, I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that people can work through stuff. But look at that spider over there. That's a male southern house. Let's check this out. This is really, really interesting. This might, well, I don't know if this is my favorite room, but this is a really good room. Look at the artwork. Thanks. It's terrifying. No way. See how that looks with no. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. I don't know if I mentioned, but well, I do know. I wasn't gonna mention it yet, but yeah, this place has power. Bro, the cobwebs with the power is terrifying in here. I'm trying to get in here and show y'all what this is about. See if we can maneuver over some stuff. Oh, look at that. Let's try to look at that. That's some cool stuff. So much cool stuff. And you guys do know from the story that they love their dogs. I believe it was Great Danes. I see them on the cup. That would make sense. Yeah, look at that. This place is something. Oh, I don't want to step on a snake. Look at this. The web action is crazy. You see the mold. A lot of people say in my comments, somebody's paying the bills. It's not abandoned. Obviously, this is abandoned. But you guys got to understand. People can have this place on automatic payroll, where all the bills get paid every month. It could be coming out of their retirement. They don't even have to be alive. I've seen this over and over again. As of right now, well, you guys have heard the story, but we don't know we know, we saw the obituary of the husband, but we don't know if the wife was alive or not. And if she is alive, she's probably in a nursing home because she's going to be in her 90s. And it could be coming out of her retirement or anything like that. Or, you know, a public help or anything. So that kind of explains why there's power in these places. But this place just gives off the most eerie vibe. Very eerie. And you guys got that sneak peek of the kitchen in there. We'll go to that in a second. It's a real Spanish style home. But instead of going straight into the kitchen from this dining room area, we're going to go back outside of the house because I want to start and show y'all how we saw it. When we first got here yesterday, we came through this door and we walked in, and that's when I noticed it had power. And it just, every time you notice a place has power, it just sends a chill down your spine. At least for me it does. Especially a place like this, you're not expecting it. It's just creepy. You got the welcome signs, you got this. We'll go ahead and go in here and check it out. Look at the decay in here. As you walk in, I swear I think the police were training out here or something, but that wouldn't make sense because she still owns it. Unless she let them, but it just looks like somebody kicked the door in. You see the flat screen still there. Seeing that modern mixed with this old decay is crazy, but this place hasn't even been abandoned that long. So it makes me think, was a place starting to cave in even while she was living here maybe? That calendar says February 02, so that's a little bit wrong, but you see all the stuff in the cabinets. Look at that. Let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, January 2023. But let's open this. Whoa. Look at that. And then, I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't know if I even picked it up, but look at this. It's the fireplace on the other side. Look at how cool this looks. Such an interesting house. I bet those were their actual cats too. I know on her Facebook, she actually had a cat. Try to show all of them. This reminds me of something in Europe right here with the globe and everything. Look, there's a litter box. Definitely had cats in here. The decay in here is just outrageous. And then this is the other side of the room. See what's going on? My light's getting hot. It's not the hottest today. It rained, thankfully. But it's hot enough. And I can't get by to show y'all this because there's a walker on the floor. Trying to get by to show y'all this really cool cabinet. And look, there's mugs in there and everything else. It's really, really cool. Oh, we got to see what's under that TV. With these beautiful French doors right here. This house really is a beautiful property. I hate to see it in this condition. You guys see anything you notice under there? Let's see if we can get this open and see if there's anything. There's some VHS tapes down there. Can't get that open though. And you come over here and there's a lot of books. Yeah, this was a whole bookshelf actually. But it's completely caved in, unfortunately. As you guys can see. And you look over there. There's a lot of stuff going on in this place. But then you walk over here by the fireplace with the dogs. I think this is a bathroom. Yeah, it's a bathroom. Not much going on in here. That's a cool little piece right there. I actually liked it. I wish I had that in my house. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, that is so typical. I don't even let my cat in the bathroom because she will do that. Gotta be wary of wasp in here, too, because Banks is saying he's seeing big hornets. Look at that spider. Yeah, that's about it for here. We'll go ahead and head out. And then coming out the bathroom, this is how you see the room right here. This is really, really cool. So before we go to the kitchen and stuff in the house, which is really, really good, we're going to check out the garage real quick. So you guys know this room. When you turn, it's in here. I'm pretty positive. Okay, yeah, it is in here. Did one of y'all cut on these garage lights?
I know oh.
This light wasn't on yesterday.
That can either be a faulty connection or somebody was here.
Yeah. This garage is hoarded. We were hoping there was going to be a car, but unfortunately not. There is. I thought it was a piano or something. That's just a cabinet. One of those old cabinets. You can see the RV through there. We'll go to that probably in a little bit. This cabinet's got stuff in it. If I can get to it without stepping on stuff. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Okay, I got it open. And you can see just a huge spider that's just laying there. And then see the file cabinet. We did open this freezer right here and there's nothing in it, which is bad. But look, this is a fire hazard. This place is absolutely gonna burn down. Look at that. And it might could cause a forest fire too. But as you guys can see, the phone's right here. And I'm gonna cut to what we filmed yesterday. It's really, really eerie, just especially how the house looks, and it's just, this is not supposed to be in this house still. Just listen to this.
Monday, 11:09 a.m. Saturday, 10:08 a.m.
Hi, Dave. This is David Green. I need to talk to you about something that happened at the meeting the last time. It's pretty important. 35.
Thursday, 10:49 a.m.
Jane, this is Dave Ream. I'm sorry I won't be there tonight. Thank you.
Wednesday, 11:02 p.m.
Yes, someone called me from this number, and I have no idea who it is. But anyway, whenever you get this message, please return my call. Thank you. Bye.
Thursday, 7:14 p.m.
Hey, Joan, it's Liz. Thank you so much for your kind card. I did receive it yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm working night shifts now. I got a new patient. I do overnights with her on several days of the week besides the other patient that I have. This is going to be going on until August when school starts. But I know in the card you wrote that in October the meetings will start back up again. So hopefully I'll be able to start joining the meetings at night. If you could just, call me, and just let me know when, what time the meeting is, so then I can be sure to be there. But again, I have this new patient that I spend the night there at her house, so I cannot come tonight. Tonight is not a good night.
So what'd y'all think of that? That was really, really eerie. Just coming up on that, knowing, or just hearing it, and knowing people with this house aren't alive. Maybe one is, but, some aren't. And it's just, the power still being on, walking in at first, and that creeping us out. It's creepy. And this spider was just right next to my foot. And I kicked something and made it move. Look at that. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. And it smells like something rotting in here, so please don't come after me. We're going to head out of here. You can see the little stairwell right here. But now we will go ahead and go to the kitchen. So he just cut the lights on in here, and that looks so cool. But now I promise we'll go ahead and check out the kitchen. Okay, we're going to go lights off, and we're going to walk up the steps into the kitchen. I'm going to show y'all exactly how we found it. I saw that light on right there, and it just, seeing the lights on in a place like this is just creepy. It's really, really creepy. But now we'll cut on the light and show y'all this really cool kitchen. So, in here with the lights on now, you can get a good view of the kitchen. This is the table right here. Look at how interesting this house is. And look at this big bird cage. I think there's wasp nests in there. That might have been for the birds. But it looks like they could have built a nest in there. That would be like a perfectly protected thing. So that would be a really good idea. But you can see all the stuff in there. That's just wild. And then look, there's a literal hole coming into the house. That's how stuff is getting in. I wonder if something made that hole. But cute little cat. And look, this is the biggest hornet I've ever seen. Look at that. And he was getting mad at their light earlier. So that's wild. And it looks like somebody shot a BB, but there's tape on it. So that was before. But then look right here. Just look at how this looks. That is quite interesting. And then obviously the phone is still on. That is just wild with the spiders hanging on it. These are actually really good statues. That's really, really good back there. Look at that. Talented people in this house. Very talented. But you walk, and this is obviously the room we did earlier. And you can see down there in the hallway, that's really eerie too. We'll turn right here to the left. He had a closet full of stuff. It is quite toasty in here. It's not as bad as yesterday, thank the Lord, but this heat down here does not play. So we're gonna turn, and Banks was asking me if I wanted to do a fridge full. He kept asking me. I know he's excited to do it. So we'll do that in just a second. Very excited for that. Oh my gosh. There's plastic under my foot breaking. But look at this house. This stuff here is so decayed and heated up that it's just crumbling. Look at this. It's gonna be kind of hard to walk through here without stepping on a bunch of stuff. Look at that. Look, high protein dog food, pedigree. They definitely cared about their animals. There's a toaster right here. And then you can see this cabinet looks pretty full. We'll go ahead and open this. Well, this spider just jumped out, curled up into a ball. Let's go ahead and open this up. Look at that.
There's like her walker right there. Oh, really, really cool cups. Let's look at it.
In the kitchen, you can see paw prints from cats, dogs, raccoons, something right here. And it looks like that could be a collar for one of them, maybe. So, yeah, that's pretty sad. Okay, there's spiders right above me. Jeez, right here. But look, I think this guy was a veteran in Korea. That's crazy. And then you see all the clothes and stuff right here.
Are you talking about the lens?
So this female ran out because this one was crawling close. I think there's some female jealousy going on because that's a male. These are all the same spider. They're southern house spiders. I missed it though. Did you get any of that?
No.
Dang. That was crazy. Some drama going on even after the abandonment.
Everywhere in here, dude.
Alright, he's gonna go ring the doorbell right here in the kitchen. Let's see. No way. Alright, now we're gonna go ring it for him. See if I can hear it from here. What side is it on? Oh, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, it smells like pizza, like pepperoni kind of coming out. Oh, it stinks, but look, it's absolutely full of everything. Wow. And then you look down here and that's obviously full of everything too. And then you come over here, that was a spider over here curled up in a ball. Somewhere right there, like you're struggling a little bit. You see that's completely full as well. And then, oh, it's so full of spiders. I can't even get it open, but you can kind of see in there. Let me angle this light better so y'all can see in here. That's what's in here. Hope I'm angling it good for y'all. And there is just interesting stuff on this floor. Look at that. Is that eggs? I don't know. I know unspoken urbex would love that. And then this is the other side of the kitchen, as you can see. And here's Banks. And what are we about to do, bro?
About to pull the fridge.
About to pull the fridge.
Alright. Should we get them?
Well, it smells like pizza right here. We need to get one last breath playing and we can do the fridge pull. You want to go get them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
More stuff under here. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, the fridge is saving it.
The fridge being on. That's what's saving it. Yeah.
This house hasn't been abandoned that long. Look at those Hershey's puddings. I'm about to grab some of those.
Oh.
Nice, my ears.
See when that cheese expired.
There's a Foster lager. There's a big old beer can in there.
That cheese would have expired like last year. Maybe this year because it's been abandoned. You about to see when it expired?
It's not even moldy.
Yeah, it probably doesn't expire until... Well, how long does it take cheese to expire?
Where's the expiration date? What's going on here?
I said this year, but that might be wrong actually. It takes what, a few months?
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
You know what to do next.
Come on.
Oh, is it not wanting to close? Oh, it's the stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's like literally frozen.
What is that green stuff?
No idea.
Oh, what's back there? Look, there's lunch meat still right there.
Oh, the Haagen-Dazs or whatever.
Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, the lunch meat's starting to look a little rank, but
It's pretty bad.
not. Is that Ricola's in the fridge? What the heck? Guys, it doesn't really stink at all. You know, the cold air is saving it. Okay, now I found some silverware. It took a second. There wasn't really much in the other drawers, but we found some silverware this time. Alright, coming away from the kitchen now, we'll turn around and we got the bedrooms down here. We'll check these out. See what's in this closet first. And it is full of stuff.
Yeah, now that we're back in the kitchen, we're gonna look in the
This little light right here is really interesting too. I saw this walking into it, just gave it a creepy vibe. Down here. So we're gonna go to this bedroom on the right. It is absolutely insane. Alright, so let's check it out. Look at this. This bedroom is so eerie. It feels like somebody was just here. It just gives me the strangest vibe. Look at this. Wanted to show y'all it without the light because just the, I don't know, it's terrifying. But now we'll go ahead and hit the light and we'll fully explore it. Alright, we got the light on. And this bedroom is full of stuff, as you can see. Full to the brim with stuff. There's a closet. Look at the closet. It's absolutely full. Look at that. And then you come over here. There's a lot of stuff in this bedroom. That's for your hair right there. Look at all this stuff on the floor. Such a unique bedroom. And then there's the light switch with a little doggy on it. Can we see if that works real quick? If I can get to it, I'm being blocked by a ton of stuff. Oh, it's for the closet. Look at that. That is so unique. We'll go ahead and check out all this stuff. You can see the drawers are kind of empty. They have a few little items in them. These drawers down here are full though. Like a doll maybe. That is so weird. Then you walk around here. Look at this. That just looks wild. Look, there's stuff everywhere. I'm missing everything. Full of cameras. Nice, there's one camera in there. But look at all that. Full of stuff. And as you can see, definitely religious. I'm not sure if these people were Spanish or white. I'm not positive. They're one of those though, I'm pretty sure. I could be totally wrong, but come over here and look at that. Just such an interesting place. Look, I wonder if that's her. What is this? For my wife. Oh, this is gonna make me sad. But hope she knows that all the time he's simply wild about her. Happy birthday with all my love, bro. That's really sad, actually. And then I saw Banks open this, and it looked like there was something cool in it, maybe. I'm not positive what that is. And then just look at this room. So odd. Anyway, we'll continue. Oh, I didn't even really see how cool this looked. I noticed it, but not from the front. Look at that. Super cool. But now, we'll walk out of this room. Look at that. We'll walk out of this room and we'll go ahead and check out the bathroom right here. You can see this little middle section. It just has some interesting stuff. It's pretty creepy. And then you come up here, above the bedroom we were just in, you see Jesus. Look at all the decay on the wall. It is just, it's odd. It's really odd. It's familiar too. But right here, it looks like there's a scale. Yeah, capacity 300 pounds. It's really cool. And then I noticed this painting earlier. That's a really, really cool painting. That's one of my favorite I've seen. It's like, it's behind plastic. It's weird. Super interesting. But now we'll turn around and check out this bathroom. Let's walk in. See that calendar from 2007. But look at that. It's a full bathroom. A lot of stuff is on the floor. I don't know, like, if this was a family looking for objects. Look, that looks broken. I don't see how that could pop out. That had to be an animal that did that, right? I've never seen something like that. It's not a scenario that I would ever think of in my head without seeing it. But you got the painting. And look, there's a lot of interesting little things on this wall. Check out what's in the bathtub. Whoa, look at the little clothes hanger. That's interesting. Pantyhose on the thing too. Oh man, let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, look how cool that looks. You guys already know spiders are always in the bathroom. And then we turn. Whoa, I didn't even see that side. Look at all that stuff. This is such a cool spot. But now we'll go ahead and check out this other bedroom.
What you feeling, buddy?
Death. Straight to our right. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh gosh, you scared me.
Maybe like a daughter's room, maybe?
Oh. This is actually a really good bedroom too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, there's a...
Stuff around so that people wouldn't step on stuff. But
Yeah.
There's just so much.
Whoa. Look, that's the couple right there. Look at that. There's so much in here. Look at all that. Yeah, Banks was right. He said on the wall was them taking their Great Danes to shows. And I can't really... Let me zoom up on this, actually. Look at that. That's definitely them taking their Great Danes to shows. That is so cool. A lot of cool artwork in here, too. As you can see right here. This room is just so full of stuff. that. And look right here. There's awards. I'm not going to stay on that too much. But there's awards. I definitely love dogs and cats. That's really cute. And I wonder if that's a picture of her right there. And she definitely knitted too. Because look under here. Lots of stuff like that. And the please do not disturb. That's funny. I need that for my door. Whoa. That looks really cool. All the designs. The design on the shirt matches like these carpet rolls or whatever these are. Not sure. I like the pink paint on the walls in here too. It's pretty interesting. And then you can see this beautiful house out of that window. This really is a beautiful house. Now, she definitely knitted. Look at that. And over here on the other side, you can just see tons of stuff. I like this balloon. That's Asian culture. I wonder if that's got something to do with them. And then look at this vent. Real thick metal vent. And then are those... I'm not sure what's in those. I'm not positive what that is. But you can just see all the stuff they had in here. It's all over the floor. I'm like crawled on this bed trying to show y'all this. Holding my camera up. Just look at that. Just really, really, really fascinating house. Coming back out of that bedroom, one of our buddies here did open this chest and it was completely empty. Just has like blue carpet in it. But now we're back here in the kitchen and we're going to go ahead and go to the final bedroom up these steps. Look at this. Whoa, this is bigger than I remembered. What do we got going on? Look at this. There are so many mattresses in here. Where do I even begin with this house? I don't know. It's huge. Whoa. Okay, that's probably the worst toilet I've ever seen. But what back here? This is a huge bathroom. Look at this. Carpeted too. This is a big walk-in closet, I should say. Look at that. Pills all over the ground. This is quite the house. This is full. Oh, look, another litter box and a really cool scale. The litter doesn't look bad either. Well, it looks bad, but it doesn't look like as old as you would think. Got this old, creepy shower. Look at that. I want to get out of here. There's a towel as a curtain, but you can see it has towel still left on it too. And you walk back in here. This is what we looked at when we first walked up the steps. Still kind of resembles a soap smell in here, but look at the... Oh, that looks trippy on camera. And then look out here. Something else in the back? Or that's a wall, I think. Looks like somebody shoved the toilet cleaner down where the toilet would be too. Home spray. I remember my mom used to write on the bottles. She carved towels into the door of our bathroom one time. I don't know why. Oh, look, an old sewing machine. So this is where that is, because she definitely was sewing all types of stuff. And then you look in here, and the closet just is full. Oh gosh, that's creepy. Looks like a human head right there, but it's a wig. It is full of everything. And look, there's your attic access right there. I think that's what that is. But let's look in this drawer. Oh, it just opens like that, okay. Oh, I guess you would keep stuff in there. That's quite interesting, actually. We'll go ahead and close this. And there's the old vacuum. Some pretty old furniture up here. And you can see down the steps down there. That's where we came up at. But I guess since we did a little walkthrough, we'll go ahead and kind of look at some things closer in this bedroom. There's not really much in here to look at. Plastic. This floor feels very wonky too. Look at this. I just fell over. Old newspapers and stuff. Look at that. Purebred dog. All types of old books right here. Most of the drawers and stuff are empty in here. It's really cool though. Look at all the clothes in here. And then this is what you would see from the other side of the bedroom. Just a really unique house. Haven't done ones like this before. Yeah. My buddy is telling me this is about to cave in, but I'm going to show y'all this real quick. This is just the outside. Yeah, it's definitely about to cave in. I can feel it moving right there. It's probably where the leak, yeah, that's where the leak was that y'all were seeing at the beginning of the video. But yeah, we'll go ahead and move out of here now. Alright, so we're outside now, and as you can see, the garage is right here. We are going to check out this RV now. There is like a little shed behind it, but there's nothing in there, or like kind of this way to the side. But you can see the RV looks very, very cool, very decayed. And we're gonna check out the inside of it. Let's walk up to this door right here. It stinks right here pretty bad, but yeah, let's head in here. It's a full time capsule, as you can see. Very retro, old school looking. Oh, trying to be careful. Trailers and RVs and stuff are real bad with the flooring. Wits end. See it though, it has pretty much everything left in it. It was actually a nice unit at one point, a really nice one. See the insulation in the wall, the stove and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back there because it's even caving in right here. I feel like the only thing holding me right now is just the metal joist under the floor. What's in there? Just random mail and stuff, and it just goes to the other side and it's the same stuff. I'm trying to get over here for y'all. Oh, that's connected to a spider web. See if we can. Oh, I feel the floor going. Oh, this is sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just some blankets and stuff. Well, that actually is supposed to hold up. Look at that. And then we turn. It's not gonna do it. Looks like a little cabinet with stuff in there though. Yeah, you gotta walk on the joist. The floor won't hold. Storage. This feels really. Oh, that floor is gone. There's a piece of the back bedroom. And then look, that's the shower right there. That's about as far as I can get in here though. I don't know if I feel comfortable going through that part, but maybe we'll try. Alright, here's the shower. Full of webs. And that's the bedroom. That's about as much as I can get of it for y'all. And then there's something in here too. Oh, that's the sink and the toilet. We're gonna pull out of that. That's bad. Okay, well, with that being said, that'll be it for this video. I really hope y'all enjoyed this house. Let me know what you thought. I really thought this was a cool house, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the more different houses that I've done. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys' favorite room was. And make sure you guys subscribe. It is free. It's completely free. I know there's confusion on that sometimes. It is completely free. So subscribe, support me so I can keep going on these trips and doing this stuff. It's been a lot of fun coming out here. Look at how beautiful this nature is. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. See you in the next.